from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the UAB Blazers and the UNLV Rebels. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. And the Rebels ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Mims. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Handoff from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He'll keep it on second down. There's some room. He's at the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Blazers will hustle to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Blazers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field, they get on the scoreboard, David, and I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now, the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Pulls and fires complete. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Kill. 496 Tsunami. 496 Tsunami.
Looking to pass. It's Orji. Trying to make magic with his feet. Could be an alley. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
these guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
The Rebels in the hurry-up.
Hey, kill it, kill it.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simpkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Mims. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and that...
Maybe a crease. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Going to take a shot. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Burton. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on once. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Rebels offense is back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David,
snagged it, and there's running room. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Glover. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And, man, another nice run. And you can just see the balance. You can see the toughness. This guy's really good at what he does, and they're going to continue to feature him. He's already got 1 touchdown on the day, and I imagine he'll continue to be a focal point for this offense, and he better be for this defense.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The run inside. It's Glover. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He's there to make the stop.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. He didn't make it. He needed 1, and he's going to lose 1 instead.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give on the inside. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Burton. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Blazers will line it up on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Ferguson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups where you see, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. And the Blazers have this offense rolling. They'll run it from the gun.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Blazers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw, it's Burton. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And he loses the football. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he
snags it and he's open. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Here we go, ready.
Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Burton. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Spits it out to the back. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, UAB! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Orji. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll take a deep shot here. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. To throw, it's Burton. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Blazers line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Running inside, it's Glover. He's on his way, he's got to make it to the end zone. They finally make the stop, and that's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 9 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Commodores in front right now as they look to get back over 500. And this is kind of the point in the season where you find out who you are. Week 5, a crossroads. Can this group find the right path? Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the 1st down.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and a nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
Past the 45. There's a crease. Touchdown, UNLV. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Simpkins. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Blazers are in the hurry-up. They go right back to him. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Gain of 22.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
Looking to throw, it's Burton. With the catch, it's Ferguson. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matter with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires complete on the crosser. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Blazers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll go right back to him. Here's a little room there. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Blazers want to pick up the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they hope that false start penalty doesn't come back to haunt them. Second and goal again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simpkins. Touchdown, UAB! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17.
Ready. White. 29. White. Red.
Looking for a man. It's Orji. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Blazers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Coming out with it, it's Irvin. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll get this drive started from the 29. He'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Offense staying on the field there in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Rushes on him. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Orji.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
The run inside. It's Glover. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Kill.
The offense changing the play.
776 captain.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to throw. It's Orji. Escapes the pressure going right. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Got it behind the line. It's Ferguson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Dropping back, it's Burton. Finds his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Running inside, it's Simpkins. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Jumped on top of the pile.
Great job on first down. Great job on second down. This defense needs to come up big one more time. They got to get the stop. Big-time moment. I got to get my offense the football back.
As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They boot it away on fourth down. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Wait, here we go.
Scanning the field, it's Orji. Fires on the run. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. Runs through a man. He might have some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They just keep firing. He lets one fly deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Back to pass. It's Orji. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. A run for the quarterback. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Might have a chance. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Time is of the essence, just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Man, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
The Blazers hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is second and long. Looking downfield, it's Burton. Got it set up on the outside. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to power their way ahead. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's got it, first down and more. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee.